Hello everyone, very good day. Today we are going to discuss on maximum subarray. So we need to find a sum continuous subarray which has a maximum sum. So this is Kandane's algorithm. So we will look into the example. So given an array, we need to find a subarray. So subarray could be at least one element which has a maximum possible sum. So to be precise, we need to find a maximum possible sum of a continuous subarray and return that sum. So subarray is a continuous part of the array. So we will see some of the examples here. Suppose we have an array consisting of these elements and the maximum subarray is 11. The subarray is 7, minus 1, 2 and 3 which has the largest sum. And when we go to the second example, we have two elements, minus 2 and minus 4. And subarray can be a single element. So of course, minus 2 is the output. Explanation. So this is the largest sum. And when we see the third subarray, it is 5, 4, 1, 7, 8. We can add all the subarrays as entire input as a subarray and consider the entire input as the subarray and the result is 25. So right now we will move on to the practice session. In the practice session, once we implement the Kandane's algorithm and we will see whether these three inputs are working as expected. So I have created a solution class and I'll remove this. I'll remove this. So I have we'll come back to the time complexity and space complexity. I have created a calculate maximum subarray method and I've just returned -1 for now. And we have seen the examples in the PPT. We have given it here and I have created an object and called the method. We will run this program to see whether we have initial setup properly. Yes, we have returned -1 and the initial setup is good. We will move on into the solution part. So first, we will create a base case. If the array does not have any elements, we can simply return -1. And we will initialize the variables. Yeah, I'm initializing variables. We need two variables basically. We need a current variable which denotes the first element in the array. Similarly, a maximum variable which also points to the first element in an array. Now we'll go to the actual logic, which is Kandane's algorithm. So we will loop through the array as we have referred the first element, which is at index 0 for both the variables. We can iterate from the second element, which is 1. Now what we will do is current plus array of I, or we'll see if the maximum is current plus nums of I, which is the iterated the next element. So if it is still not the maximum, we'll simply return the current element. And similarly for the max, we will follow the same element. We will get the maximum of current and then we will return max. Yeah, so this is the logic. So let us see how we are going to get this one. So first array input, this one. So 7, -1, 2 and 3, which is of the value 11 should come because 7 minus 1, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. I have given array input. Let me run the file and see. We should get the value 11. We have got 17. We will debug the code and see. So we have to change here. We should not do this, and now we will run the program. It displays 11. So similarly for this one, it should return 2. Yeah, it returned -2, and similarly for this input, it should return 25. Yeah, it returned 25. And coming back to the space and time complexity is obviously order of n. We are iterating to the entire array once, and space complexity, we are not using any additional data structure. So the time complexity is order of n, and space complexity is order of 1. So the logic here is we are checking the base case. If it is array doesn't contain any elements, we are returning -1, and we are initializing two variables, current and the max. And the logic for Kandane's algorithm is we are iterating from the second element, and we are having the current element and finding whether current plus array of I, comma array of I. So if it is greater than, we will return the whichever value is greater, we will return, or else we'll simply return the current value to the current variable. And similarly for the max, it compares with the current and the max, whichever is maximum, it is assigned to the max variable. And while we return the max, will get the proper output. Thank you once again for watching this video. Have a very good day.